Hello everyone and welcome to Spain on a Fork. I'm your host Albert Bevia. In today's episode we're going to be making one of Spain's most famous seafood tapas, Sepia a la plancha, which translates to pan-grilled cuttlefish. Now cuttlefish is very similar to calamari. It has more of a livelier flavor to it. If you can't find cuttlefish in your area, you can substitute this recipe with calamari. This dish is super tasty and very easy to make. So let's get started. And here are the ingredients we'll be using. We have one whole cuttlefish that's already been cleaned. Again, if you can't find cuttlefish in your area, you can substitute this for calamari. We have one garlic that's already been minced, about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin Spanish olive oil, some freshly chopped parsley, some sea salt, and half a lemon. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our Picadillo sauce. So we're going to use a mortar and pestle. So let's go ahead and grab our 1 clove of garlic that's already been minced and add it in there. Next, we want to beat the garlic in. We're going to beat it so it comes into a paste. Okay, once it has a consistency like this that's kind of pasty, let's go ahead and grab a generous pinch of our parsley. We'll throw it in there. And a pinch of sea salt. And beat it all together. Okay, once we have it at this texture right here, let's go ahead and grab our 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil and add it in there. And let's mix it all together. Okay, next we're going to grab our cuttlefish and we're going to start cutting it up. Now, this comes with the tentacles. A lot of people like to use this in their sepia. I don't. So I like to take this part out. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in a bowl, and I'm going to save this to put in a fish stew or something else. Okay, so what I want to do now is we're going to go ahead and grab our cuttlefish right here. We're going to cut it in half. And then we're just going to go ahead and cut it in strips because we're going to make some squares out of it. So about that size right there is what you want to go. Okay, and then once you have them all cut down into strips, we're going to get some squares out of it. We're going to go about that size right there. Okay, so once we have our cuttlefish all cut up, let's go ahead and grab about a medium-sized pan. Turn on our fire to about a medium to high heat. And let's add roughly about 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Okay, once your oil is nice and hot, let's go ahead and add our cuttlefish in there and mix it all around. Now, cuttlefish cooks rather quickly, and you don't want to overcook it or else it becomes very chewy. So you just want to turn it every 30 seconds or so. Okay, so our cuttlefish has been cooking for roughly about 2 minutes. You can already see it's starting to get a nice color on there. What we're going to do next is we're going to grab our Picadillo sauce that we made earlier, and we're going to go ahead and drizzle it over it. And then mix it together. Okay, so our cuttlefish has been in the pan roughly about 4 minutes since we added it, and it's already got a nice color to it. You can already smell that garlic aroma that we added from the Picadillo sauce. And these are ready to go, so let's go ahead and turn off our fire and plate our cuttlefish. Okay, now we'll grab our cuttlefish and we'll put it on a plate. We'll grab a pinch of our freshly chopped parsley and put it on there. And we'll add a little sea salt on top. Then we'll grab our half lemon and you squeeze a little bit on top. Gives it a really nice flavor. And there's our finished plate of Sepia a la plancha. I'd like to thank you for watching today's video on how to make Sepia a la plancha. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel so you can receive all my future videos. Until the next time, hasta luego.